Hi, I'm Matthew Mobilio, founder of Mobilio Law. In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about whether or not in Pennsylvania you can sue your employer if you get fired. Pennsylvania is what's called an at-will employment state. That means that generally speaking, your employer can fire you for any reason or no reason at all. Your employer can fire you because you're a Cowboys fan, because you always wear red shoes, or because your boss just doesn't like you. There are, however, several exceptions to that rule. One exception is that if you have an actual employment contract with your employer that specifies a certain length of employment, you generally cannot be fired without cause. The vast majority of workers in Pennsylvania do not fit into this category, however. Another, and perhaps the most important reason that an employer cannot fire you is if it violates the law. There are several state and federal statutes that were enacted to prevent employees from being discriminated against at work. Discrimination may include not only being fired, but also if you were passed over for a promotion, demoted, or received some other adverse treatment at work. And for purposes of this video, I'm referring to the fact that you cannot be fired because of your race, sex, sexual orientation, religion, national origin, physical disability, or age. Being fired for one of these reasons is what is typically referred to as discrimination. If you were fired for one or more of those reasons, you may have a claim of discrimination against your employer. However, there are several factors that must be considered before you can pursue a claim. For example, you'll need to determine whether your claim falls under state or federal law or both. You must determine whether you are required to file a claim with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission before pursuing a private lawsuit. You must file your claim within a certain period of time. Your employer must have a certain number of employees for the laws to be applicable to them, and there are other important facts that must be considered. It's always best to first speak to an attorney experienced in employment matters before taking any legal action if you've been fired from your job. If you have questions about whether or not you can sue your employer after getting fired, contact Mobilio Law today for a free consultation.